Hey folks, it's me, Michael Bach, your diversity dude, and this is Monday Morning Musings. Happy Monday. Hope this finds you well. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Thanks so much for joining us. Please remember to subscribe by clicking on the link. I wanted to do something a little unfiltered. No fake background. You can see my dog crates, my husband's desk. 2020 has been a gong show of a year. That is putting it plainly. We started the year with Australian bushfires raging out of control, leaving thousands of people homeless and many people dead. Then in February, March, COVID hits North American shores for what we thought was going to be a really bad flu season, and it will not go away. Then we had some good news. President Trump was impeached. We thought this was going to be it. It was not. Then in May, George Floyd was killed. Not to say he was the first, of course. Breonna Taylor, Ahmaud Arbery, so many names. That's too short a video to say all of them. But the Black Lives Matter protests began and the movement began. Then we had murder hornets, because that seemed good in 2020. And then in the summer, my uncle died. My Uncle Cal, Mom's youngest brother, died of cancer. In Beirut, we had a massive explosion that leveled so many buildings, left so many people dead or homeless. Then we had the fires up the west coast of the United States that seemed to rage on forever. Ruth Bader Ginsburg died, leading to the appointment of Amy Coney Barrett, the sort of opposite of Ruth Bader Ginsburg. And then we had the US elections and a glimmer of hope, as President-elect Biden has been finally declared the winner. And then my mom was diagnosed with ovarian cancer. And I've had my own health issues. This has not been a good year. I've never worked harder in my life. This has been mentally and physically exhausting. And I'm telling you all this because recently our friends at the Canadian Mental Health Association released a report, and I'm going to post a link down below, to a study where they found that the rate of suicide ideation, people thinking about committing suicide in 2020, is through the roof. Higher than it's ever been. I'm not okay. I mean, I'm okay, but I'm not okay. I have struggled to get through 2020. And I'm sharing this message to say to the people that don't have someone to talk to that they're not alone. And if you're thinking that it's not worth going on, it is. Life is an amazing gift. And as much as 2020 has just been awful, it's still amazing to be alive and see the world evolve. Hopefully for the better. So down below, I'm going to paste a couple phone numbers and a couple links. And for those of you who are struggling, who are feeling like you can't go on, I want you to use those to talk to somebody. If you don't feel like you can talk to your friends, your family, talk to a random stranger. Don't make a rash decision. The world is a better place for you being in it. And we want you to stick around to see the amazing year that 2021 will be. That's it for me. And this is the last Monday Morning Musing of 2020. I realize it's not the last Monday, but I go on vacation as of the end of this week, and I will not be back until January 4th. So, if you haven't already done so, share the video. Like it, share it, like and share it. So many options. Remember to connect with me on social media. I'm at DiversityDudeMB, and if you haven't already done so, pick up my book, Birds of All Feathers, Doing Diversity and Inclusion Right. Available now wherever you buy books, as long as they're selling mine, or you can go to michaelbach.com, click on the books, and find out where you can get your copy. Makes an excellent stocking stuffer. I think that's it. Have a fantastic week. Hug your friends and your family. Call your friends and your family if you can't get to be with them this holiday season. Happy Hanukkah to my Jewish friends. Happy Kwanzaa, because I'm going to miss that one. And I will see you next year for another episode of Monday Morning Musings. Bye.
Oh, the weather outside is frightful, but the fire is so delightful. Since we've no place to go, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Shows no signs of stopping. I brought some corn for popping. Lights are turned way down low. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. When we finally kiss goodnight, how I'll hate going out in the storm. But if you really hope